All right, let's start the video. We're going to react to a video that we just seen where gang members forced a young girl to strip after they accused her of stealing, what was it? Marijuana from them. This is my mom.
Hello.
Okay, so what do you think, Mom?
For one, she wasn't with no friends. It looked like she was by herself, and she was in an apartment with women and men. And she was really all alone, so she wasn't playing it cautious at all. I don't think she really knew the people she was with, because I didn't see no love up in that room. And they humiliated her because they felt that they can. Looked like it was like maybe 8 against 1, and she was by herself. So it's pretty sad to see that how people they don't respect each other or love each other. Yeah.
I think that we're going to see more videos like this because girls and young women joining gangs is becoming more and more of a trend, especially when we have somebody as popular as Cardi B hollering gang gang. It's in a lot of the music, and it's now seeped into even pop culture, so it's popular to be in a gang now. And I think young girls need to know that if you're going to join a gang, or if you're going to hang out with gang members, even if you're not in a gang, you have to have a gun. You cannot be in a kill zone with a bunch of savages and not have a gun. There's just, you know, your pepper spray, your knife, you thinking that you can fight. Like, that's not going to work. You know, like, we're in a situation where, you know, there's people committed to humiliating you and putting this on video and putting it online and getting views and getting more cred and making people fear them more, and you know, as a consequence, even respect them more. And so as a female, you have to defend yourself, and the only way you're going to do that is with the gun. There's no way you're going to fight off 5 men and 2 crazy ass women that was in the room by yourself. That's just not going to happen. Having a gun and knowing how to use it, and also it prevents people from trying you in certain situations. Before that would even go down, they would think like, wait a minute, that one right there, she'll, you know what I'm saying? She'll bust. Like, so you definitely, I mean, it's like your job now. Like, if that's what you're going to do, you're going to gangbang, you're going to be in the streets, you're going to be a thug, that's what you're committed to. You can't go to war without a gun. Like, and that's what gang members do. Like, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no friendship. It's not a church. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no fellowship in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you being naive, thinking we're just going to hang out and smoke weed and listen to music, like, that's what hippies do. You know what I'm saying? That's not what gang members do. That's what hippies do. You know, so you have to also come back down to reality, and thinking, and thinking that you're just so pretty, they're not gonna hurt your face, they're not gonna do nothing to you because you're just so this, and somebody there will defend you. Some big man is gonna stick up for you in front of everybody. That's just not gonna happen. You know, so
because I think the key factor when you get a woman that's vulnerable like that by herself, the purpose of majority time, I think 99% of the time they want to rape you, gang rape you, really humiliate you, and then you could be a part of, if you can handle that. But it's pretty sad that for us being a part of association, you don't even know who these people is. Being a part of what? You don't know what they stand for. Next thing you know, you be in a car doing a robbery for somebody, and you had no clue on what was going on. They just needed your body there. You know, so that's another thing when it comes to being with people. You know, you have to be with people that love you and like you.
That's right.
Other than that, you don't really need to be a part of anybody else's group or organization to feel human. It just don't work in these days.
Right.
It just don't work like
Right.
that. So it's pretty sad.
And also I think that, like, if you're going to join a gang, and of course I don't want you to join a gang, but I'm just saying there's a trend, this is happening. A real gang, like, you have to eat together. Do you know what I'm saying? If they're not putting no money in your pocket, you're not really family. You're not really in the gang. Do you know what I'm saying? If they're selling dope and they're doing this and they're selling guns, they're making moves, and you're not a part of that, you're not a part of their little crew. I don't care what they tell you. Even though you get to throw up letters and you're tagging and you're with them, like, if you're with them and you're not eating, like, they don't care about you.
Right.
Like, they just don't, you know? And in general, like, if you're gonna be in a gang, you should just know that gangs make money. Do you know what I'm saying? Don't be in a gang to turn up and go to prison.
Right.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like, Cardi's gang got her on the top billboard. Chris Brown's gang, whatever shit he's in, got him to where he's at. Whatever Jay-Z joined, you can call it Illuminati, whatever, that shit got him to the top.
Yes.
Do you know what I'm saying? So if you're going to join a gang, you find a gang that's going to promote you. You know what I'm saying? People that are going to support you, you know.
That's functioning.
Yeah, definitely. That's making moves out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, you know, like, don't be silly. You know, don't follow Timothy from across the street thinking Timothy's going to defend you at the party if something happens. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Timothy can't defend himself. Yeah. You know, like, so, you know, don't be small. Like, don't play it weak. Like, just, you know, wake up, open your eyes, and understand who you're dealing with, you know, because these types of things can happen. And I feel like that's so traumatic, you know, for the rest of your life. You have to deal with the fact that this is out there. You know, a lot of people do stupid stuff when they're young, but they move on because, shit, people forget and, you know, and move and whatever. But having something like this floating around on the internet, you know, it can haunt you, you know. So, before all that happens, girl, get a gun. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to bust that bitch, and just in case, you know, so that the story never ends that way. The story ends, yeah, they tried me in the corner and I busted all of the motherfuckers. Shit, fuck that. Clearly self-defense. That's what he should have caught on camera. That girl defending herself, you know. But unfortunately, you know, some of us are just too silly. You know, we're in a serious situation. You know, being in that room, that's a serious situation. You know, them kids probably got bodies on them and everything else. They probably been raping chicks. They probably been making chicks strip. You know, that's a serious situation. So walking in there like a deer, like, I know, like, that's just so sad, you know. So don't be that girl. Yeah. Don't be that girl. Especially if you're by yourself, especially if you're, you know, petite, you know, especially if, you know, you used to having experiences where you know if you have conflict with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, some people just have a lot of drama in their lives, you know? So if that's you, like, you really got to defend yourself, you know?
And being alone is not good.
It's not.
You don't know what's behind the door.
Yeah, you got to find some better friends.
Yep.
You know? All right, is that it?
Yes.
Okay, bye, you guys.
Bye-bye.